Hey YouTube, Urban Shift here. Today I wanted to share a quick video on a topic I don't see a lot of videos on, or maybe I haven't researched it enough, and that is what I call my Bush EDC, or Bush Everyday Carry. One of my favorite things to do is build kits, urban and woodland kits. It's probably an obsession by now. But going back to the preparedness mindset, I rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So and no matter how good and solid your kit items are in your bobs, your backpacks, your rucksacks, etc., if for some reason you lose your gear or it's not close by in a real emergency situation, then you've just increased the chances of not getting out of it. So what you have on your person is critical. And of course, you know, when you develop certain types of skills, let's say primitive skills, you know, the lesser gear you're going to need on your person, and you'll use your surroundings to get you out of a nasty situation. So, you know, until I get to that level, this is the gear I carry on my person when in the bush. The items I carry cover shelter, water, fire, first aid, navigation, and if I'm really in trouble, rescue. So I'll start from the top. So starting from the top, you know, on my shirt pockets is where I typically carry my fire or my combustion. And basically I just have a little plastic bag with some fat wood. I got some Vaseline soaked cotton balls. And of course my compass, and then around my neck, and this is part of my EDC, I carry this ferro rod with a fat wood handle and a striker. And I also have over here on the right side pocket, I carry a magnifying glass, which, you know, I can use for solar ignition to not use up my resources over here. I carry a mini first aid kit, and that's basically what I carry on the top pockets of my my shirt at all times. Now we'll start with the. So in the middle compartment, typically on my belt and in my my front pockets, you know, I have my wallets, which one of these wallets, there's also like a mini first aid kit and some light survival items. I'll carry my flashlight. This is the Phoenix PD35. On my belt, of course, I have my Spot personal GPS tracker. This is my Leatherman Wave kit, which also has a mini survival kit in this guy. Of course, I carry my knife, my Becker BK2. This is my primary blade, and in the handle of this blade I do have some matches, striker, and tinder, and I also have a mini first aid kit. There's 2 cutout grooves on the handle, and of course I duct tape a wrench behind this guy so I can open them up and access those items. And I carry my keys with me. I usually wrap them up in a Ranger band. And again, my keychain is a survival kit. You know, I've got my whistle, I've got a knife, I got ways to make fire, I've got ways to signal. So I typically carry my keys and just kind of loop them in my pocket. So this covers my rescue, my knives for various tasks. I have a light for signaling, and then obviously my keychains if I need to get out of the woods and I need to get to my car through navigation. So now we'll start with the bottom. Okay, so in my 2 cargo pockets on my pants on the right side, I guess, I carry this Endure Mylar bivy. It's a sleeping bag. It covers my whole body. You know, gives me some waterproofing. I did sleep in it one night in like 40-degree weather, and it does, you do get condensation. It does get, but it keeps you warm, keeps you dry, but you will wake up kind of sweaty with this guy. I typically carry a second Mylar blanket in the event I needed to make some kind of shelter and use this as a reflector. I always carry hand warmers. I do a lot of hiking in the winter, and there's nothing like, you know, needing to do something and having cold hands, and those do actually work. On the other side, I always carry a 50-gallon drum liner. I have one in my pack as well. I can use this for rain gear. I can use this for ground cloth. I can use it to collect water. A whole bunch of uses. And I've actually slept in one of these ones too, and you really sweat, but you know, it's a trade-off if you want to get out of the wind and rain and that kind of thing. And then of course I have my Aqua Pouch 1-liter pouch, and this is just for some water collection. You know, I have cordage on my keychain around my neck. If I wanted to fill this up with water and carry it, I can do that. So these are the items that I feel are the most important to have on your person in a bush situation. You want to be able to navigate. You want to be able to start a fire if you're stuck out there. If you get hurt, you have some first aid items. Of course, you want your, IDs, your knives to make things or things along those lines. And shelter and keeping dry is really critical, really, really important. So anyway, guys, those are the items that I wanted to share on my bush EDC. This is what I carry all the time when I'm out in the woods. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. And if you have any suggestions, please post them. I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks so much, guys. And remember, preparedness is never part-time.